Alright, and we're back for game number 4. No queue time. Lots of people playing at the moment. Nope, this is a redraw. That is a very good hand. If I draw into a 2 and 3 drop, then I curve out perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to play the Monument. I think I will probably draw enough lands to activate it. I'm going to start off with the Seat of Misery, or Mystery. Seat of Misery would also be a pretty good name. Okay. Oh man, that might be a little too much. Come on, business. This is another aggressive deck, I can only assume, but then no turn 1 play is very weird. Then he also plays Seat Power, so... Oh, Armory, I guess? Or some kind of a mid to late game control-ish deck. Still see a decent number of Armory running around, even though it's not that... Oh dear. Alright, at least I drew the turn 2 play. Attack for 1, I guess. That would have been a much better turn 2 play. Guess I'm hitting my opponent for 2 next turn. Even if my opponent has removal spells, he's probably not super incentivized to kill these units because they're pretty janky. Although, well, this kills it for free, so he did that. But this unit's pretty important to the deck. I think my opponent is supposed to kill this when he can. That deck looks like it has Harsh Rule, but if I'm drawing 2 cards a turn, how worried am I about Harsh Rule? I'm not sure. I actually don't know. I think I am gonna start I think I am gonna play around Harsh Rule because my hand's kind of mediocre. Well, actually no, these aren't lands anymore. These are units, so maybe it's okay. I don't really care about Maiden. It doesn't affect me in any way. I have no way to kill it though, which is kind of the annoying part. The fact that he plays a unit makes me think that he's likely not going to Harsh Rule next turn, but he could Torch. I would like to play Cater on a turn where I can play it and also a life gain spell. So maybe I can just play the Steward to hold him off, to not give him a free attack. And if he has any removal spell, he will use it on the Steward, I think, which will gives me a higher chance of keeping Cater alive. But then next turn I can start playing 5/5s and it will attack through his... Okay, so it's a 2 for 3 trade. It's not horrendous for me. But he kind of just used it nilly-willy though, because it's not like my units are doing anything to him. Makes me feel like he has something in his hand that cares about the Steward of the Pass. Maybe like a Macdo in his hand? Yeah, it feels like he has something in his hand that he wants to get rid of the Steward before he plays. And I'm going to predict he has a Macdo, which he'll play next turn. And then put 3 cudgels on it, so it's like a 11/11. Which I have nothing to kill it with at the moment. I am gonna... So, another possibility is that my opponent has another Harsh Rule in his hand, so he's perfectly fine pulling the trigger on the first one. But I can't do anything about that. I'm actually not sure if I want this to be a power or want it to be a 5/5. Well, I guess I can fetch a power, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, if I need the power, I can always fetch for it. It's because I was a little worried. I need 6 power to play the Slug and the Cranosaur. But yeah, I can just fetch the land if I need it. Oh no, he pumped it, so I can't suffocate it. That's surprisingly annoying. So once again, I have no way to kill this thing. I could trade it with a Cranosaur, but man, that's a kind of a rough trade. I don't have any great plays. I don't really care if he attacks me for 4, so let's play a 5/5 blocker, and then next turn I can Varus favor him, and then make a 6/6. Oh no, he's gonna put more weapon on this thing, make it like an 8/10. Then I can't even kill it with a Cranosaur? Ah, maybe that was a misplay. Maybe I should have killed it when I still could. I need to draw a unconditional removal like Death Strike, of which there's only 2 in my deck, so I don't have a lot of ways to kill this thing. Oh, he's... Wow, wait, he's... What? Then what is the green for? Like, what is he splashing green for if he's in a deck like this? I don't know, but let's... He's developed his board, so I'm pretty convinced that he's not going to Harsh Rule. So how much mana do I have to work with? I could have 5 after I play this. So these Suffocates are all dead cards. Oh man, this is kind of rough. Well, let's just start developing my board as much as possible. I could use the Annihilate on this, Suffocate on this, but I can kill it with a Spine Splitter Slug next turn. Oh no, once he puts a Cudgel on it, I can no longer kill it. He's more incentivized to put the weapon onto this unit though, because it really can't be stopped. And I can't remove it with any of these spells. Ooh, this is really problematic. Geez, I guess this is the best I can do for the time being. No. Let's just ping his Medusa for 1. I don't care about pinging my opponent because I don't think I'm gonna win off of 1 life. This gives me a chance to attack, I think. Okay, so this gives me 2 mana open, which I can use to annihilate if I have to. If he puts all of his weapons on this, making it like a 9/9, then I guess I'll annihilate it. But otherwise, I take 5. I kill it with a slug next turn, pump all my units, and then swing back. No, he... Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. I need to kill this Medusa, though. He's getting a lot of weapons out of my units. Oh no, he's got plenty of removal, so either way, I'm screwed. I still don't know what to... I mean, I guess it's for the Harsh Rule, but... Harsh Rule in a deck with Impending Doom and Champion of Chaos seems a little weird. So my opponent's made a really big mistake, putting all his eggs into 1 basket against a deck that runs Annihilate. He definitely should have put it onto this unit. Okay, so let's kill this Medusa now, because I don't think I'm going to have any better chance of killing it later. And he's getting way too many weapons out of my units. And here I'm certainly going to attack him because I don't want to block this thing. I guess I'll keep this back to block. And I can trade. He can trade if he wants to. Okay. I mean, I have 7 cards, my opponent has 7 cards. Seems like an attrition battle it is. Yep, Smuggler Stash. Still not super sure about the green splash in his deck. I mean, you don't really need Vanquish when you have red and black for a ton of different removal spells. The Harsh Rule wasn't particularly amazing, but fine. The Medusa, though, is really problematic. I need another way to kill it. I hope he doesn't put a weapon on his Medusa so I can just suffocate it. That would be the best. Alright, let's just put this into play. And let's annihilate this. Hey, wait, did I play a land this turn? I don't remember. I don't think I did, though. Wait, how do I speed this up? Did I play a land this turn? Oh no, I have 7 lands last turn, so I definitely didn't play a land this turn. So let's just ping him. Play a land. Annihilate this thing, attack for 5. Yeah, if he plays a Medusa, doesn't put a weapon on it, I can suffocate it, which will be great. But I'm pretty sure he has like 1,000,000 weapons left in his hand, so... Okay. Yep. Hey, wait, why doesn't he play Medusa first and then slay it and get the weapon out of it? Yeah, that seems like the wrong order of play. Huh. Put it on him. No, put it on him. Jesus, these suffocates are not doing me any good. This doesn't come back either. We have a lot of problems. We have a lot of problems. I want to save this for when he plays another Impending Doom. It's not like it does anything in play right now anyway. Let's play the Rhino and the Seeker. Suffocate this thing before he can grow it. Yeah, I only have 2 Death Strike in my deck, and I have 1 more Cranosaur, so that's all I have for this guy. How problematic. Wow, I think these... Perfect. I need 1 more unit, then I can destroy this. I can double suffocate these and attack, I guess? My opponent's getting pretty low. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, double suffocate. Well, then I can't kill the Impending Doom. But then playing a Slug making it into a 1-1 is almost as good as killing it, because he's doing the damage to himself. Okay, well, let's just start with the Temple Scribe, because I want to see another card. Oh, perfect. I forgot I had Banish. I have 3 Banish in my deck. Wow, this is a good deal. I'm just gonna start off by killing it, because I'm gonna do it no matter what. And then... my opponent's taking damage from his Instigators. That's actually pretty funny. And the question is, do I Piercing Grip and attack him with everything? I don't think I do. Actually, he's really close to dead, isn't he? I think he's actually dead, is he not? Yeah, he's definitely dead. Wow, that Banish was a really good top deck. Yeah, once again, I don't know what the green is doing for my opponent. I think this is not a deck that I would choose. I mean, I think if you want to splash green, that's fine, but maybe not for those cards. I think green has, like, Harsh Rule, maybe not the best when you have a lot of removal spells to 1-on-1. Maybe for Valkyrie Enforcer. I think Valkyrie Enforcer is one of the best green cards in the game. Or maybe he has it in his deck and he just didn't draw, so I don't know. Oh, this hand no good. Let's redraw this. This hand is okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. I'll just keep drawing cards on turn 2 and 3. That'll eventually draw me into something good. Yeah, I'll start with that. The question is, now that I've drawn another land, because I really just needed a land. Now that I drew one, maybe I can go with the Oasis Seeker instead, because it does more damage, and I don't need to draw a card yet. We'll see what I draw next turn. Okay, well that makes me really want to play the Temple Scribe instead. Oh, hey, these are so good against him. Let's just play them both out. This is awesome. He pretty much has to kill these, or I'm getting 2 life per turn. That's too much for an aggressive deck to handle, I think. So he's heavily incentivized to waste 1 of his torch on these things, which is also very, very good for me. I'm not going to block. My 1-2 has way more value than his 2-1, which can be blocked by both the Temple Scribes next turn. Or next 2 turns. Yep, Stone Scar. Probably Burn Queen looking at this. I'm a little bit worried about the versions that may play Assembly Line. I guess they all play Assembly Line. I guess that's the card that I'm worried about the most. So this is perfect. I will start with a Temple Scribe, and then I will simply suffocate the Warcry Ronin. Getting 2 life. He has basically no way to really punch through. He can attack with the Knife Jack, which I'll take 2, and I can trade with the Temple Scribe. My opponent is on the back foot here. I mean, I'm gaining a lot of life very, very soon. The Steward probably doesn't do anything against this deck, but it's a good blocker. 3/5. He's gonna have to use 2 spells to get through a unit and a spell to get through him. So there we go. He decides that one of these things is too good and it has to be torched. So 2 torch gone, only 1 left, 2 left in his deck. I think I'm okay with that. I have plenty of more life gain coming in. Pyro Knight is fine. Okay, more lands. So we'll start with the Tempo Scribe. Still, it blocks very, very well. No reason not to play it. Playing out 2 units in the same turn is also good against removal. At the very least, I'll have 1 left to block with. Whereas if I play the Steward and he removes it, then I have no more board. So it's better to just develop my board with crappy 1/1s and 3/2s, which is good enough to block his crappy 2/2s and 2/1s. So, yep, I can still block these perfectly fine. Yep, he has no attacks. I'm a little bit worried about a Bandit Queen next turn. Oh no, he's trading. That means he doesn't have a Bandit Queen. Alright then. I'm more than happy to trade. I don't care about gaining the 1 life off the Oyster Seeker. Like at this point, what can he do with those units? I'm gonna play the Oyster Seeker and then have the Banish in case he burn queens, and in case he plays the queen. Whereas if I play Steward... Actually, is there a difference? No, there's no difference. Let's just play the Steward. Because I'm still taking damage from 3 units, regardless. Because I'm not going to block with the Oyster Seeker, right? I'm just going to play the Seeker, not block with it, remove one of the attackers, take from 3. Whereas this way, I can actually block one of the attackers and take damage from the other 3. So it's the same. But this way, I have a 3/5 in play rather than a crappy 3/2. And next turn, I can actually do both. I can play Steward plus the Oyster Seeker. Or any combination of these cards. Or I can just play the Cranosaur and kill one of... there you go. There's the queen that I expected. So I can block the queen here. And... is the queen more important? Or is this... I think the Instigator will do more damage over time. But I'm kind of interested in killing the Pyro Knight because he's got 5 power. Now let's kill the Instigator. It's the highest damage output, I think, of all his cards. Over the long run, that is. And I just don't want to deal with it. Yeah, my opponent is getting destroyed here. I think he's lost. There's no way he can beat this hand. It's just only a matter of how I'm going to crush him. I'm gonna play nothing and then just banish something and then ambush something, and I will probably prompt the concession. And then on next turn I can play Keitra, attack with the Abductor, and then my units will get pumped. Actually, this hand's... I'll be very surprised if I lose with this hand. Although I'm at 13. I do need to start gaining some life back, so I do have some incentive to keep this thing alive. He's managed to do a lot of damage to me through all my life gain. Every single card in my graveyard has a heart symbol on it. Almost every single card. Yeah, so he's coming in. That's perfectly fine. I'll block the unit with the highest power. He didn't pump this, which tells me he's got some tricks that he wants to play. If he plays a rapid shot, I'm just gonna let him, I think. Oh shit, I forgot to play the Abductor. What a big mistake. What a huge mistake. Busy talking, got distracted. Because I should have blocked this with the Abductor. Take 2 less damage and gain 3 life, so I go to 15 instead of 9. That's a 5 life swing that I missed out on. Oh wait, I just... if I lose this game, it's entirely my fault. I just fucked up again. I should have used Banish and then play this. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess play bad and get punished. So now I'm in some trouble. How do I gain the most life? Okay, I definitely have to play this. That would mean I have no other plays. I could play this as a chump blocker. Oh dear, this is really bad. I should be at 15. or have a 3/3 in play and then play more units, but now I have neither of those things, and if I lose this game, it's 100% my fault. Okay, so he's no lands. So that's really good to know. Let's just play this out. Kill this, gain myself 3 life, which is pretty good. So I go to a 10, and then on the crackback, I'll gain 3 more. Wait, he still have a land to play? Oh, but he has nothing else to follow up with. That's fine. So now what do? I think I'll start with Keitra, and then at this point probably just gain a life, and then gain more life. And I think now I'm going to be out of his burn range, and I'm pretty safe. There's no way Burn Queen can come back from this board position, I don't think. Nothing in his deck can beat through these creatures at this point. Not even I guess a Soulfire Drake would be okay, but I can kill it next turn. Memory Dredger is not going to do it, because I can kill it. Also, he's bringing back silenced units, which are not very good. Well, the 6/5 is pretty good. But no, I'm going to kill it, so it won't matter. I think he's very dead. Yeah, next turn I banish this, attack. Play the Cranosaur? No, I played... Oh, okay. Okay, he correctly removes the life gain unit. But I don't think it matters. I don't think he's going to come back from this. So many ways to win this game. 1, 2, 3, attack. And that should prompt a concession. Yep. So I messed up twice in the same turn. Maybe tilting a little bit. So that is game 5. We'll do one more game in this video, and then I'll stop the video and record the next games on a separate part, separate video. Oh, I forgot the music. Let me turn the music back on. Oh, by the way, the music that I'm playing is non-copyrighted music from a channel called Ross Budgen, Bugden. He has really good music. He has all these instrumental music from sad to happy to epic to dramatic, and I like him a lot. So check out his channel. Hey, I recognize this name. Recognizing this name. I played this guy quite a few times. This is a fine hand. Okay. I wish this land was non-depleted though, so it gives me Suffocate on turn 1. So if he plays a red Ronin, I've really wished that I could play this, but failing that, I can still play the Cult Aspirant on turn 1. Well, I'm not gonna suffocate that anyway, so it doesn't matter, I suppose. Save the Suffocate for the Instigator, perhaps? Which is much better. Or if I'm really lucky, I can use it for... Oh no! I can use the Suffocate for Champion of Chaos if he doesn't have the influence requirements. So here... just gonna keep running out blockers. Piercing Shot, very good card. I really like it in aggressive strategies. I don't think this card sees enough play. Yeah, see, there you go. I am lucky. I can kill this without having to expend another removal spell. So let's just start with that. I think this gains me more life, but this is more aggressive. Let's go with the more aggressive one. If my opponent trades... No, you know what? Let's not attack. I want these things to be here when I play Keitra next turn. And then I think that would... I think 2 5/4s and a 5/5 is probably enough to beat my opponent. Oh, another Keitra. Perfect. Oh dear. He's in for a world of pain. So, the risk here is that he plays a Bandit Queen next turn, and I can still block 1 unit, but I'm going to take 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 damage, going to 11 if he plays the Queen. But I think that's still okay, because on a falling turn I play this, and he's going to get crushed. so that's fine. I'm going to block the 4 because it's the highest amount of damage, and risk losing Keitra to a burn spell, I guess, but can't just take it. Well, that was... I mean, I wasn't going to block a 2-1 anyway, so I couldn't have really played around that. Losing Keitra like that is quite painful, but not the end of the world, I think, because... I played the land first because I'm not going to play this. No matter what combination of cards I play, I don't think that works. So, I think I do need to play out multiple... You know what? Now that I'm talking about it, if I was going to play all the small units, then I definitely should have waited to gain the extra life. I'm not going to get the benefit from Keitra, but I will get the extra life. He's pretty close to dead, but I'm also pretty close to dead. I think I'm going to have to block no matter what. So I lost 1 life. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. If he doesn't have another Bandit Queen, then he has no attack. But even if he does, I think I can survive. And if I can survive with these 3 units intact, I can kill him next turn on the backswing. Oh, he's thinking about pumping this. I think the best possible thing for me is if he spends his turn to make the Power Knight, to pump the Power Knight, which he doesn't. So he's got more, he's probably got some kind of burn or removal spell in his hand. That's why he wants to keep mana open. I think the best thing is if he just pumped this, because that would mean... Wait. If he has no other unit, right? And I play this and I attack, that's 7/7 and then 5. Oh, he doesn't die. He doesn't die. Okay, so let's just do the easiest blocks. I think at this point, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I think at this point, I'm not gonna kill him on the backswing. I would trade my units with his. Yep, that's actually really good for me. Oh crap, if he has a burn spell, I die. 1 life off? Ah, okay, he doesn't. Phew. Now what do I do? There's 3 attackers and I only have 2 blockers. That's rough. So I die to any trick. Maybe I could have played this a little bit better. I don't know. Oh jeez, I'm so dead. Wow, that alone kills me. Oh, so my opponent's deck is so aggressive, he's beaten through, like, I don't know how much life I've gained this game. Alright, 5-2, not the greatest record. Let me stop this video and continue with the next one.